Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about the upcoming NFL season. Picture this, a whirlwind of activity inside the hallowed halls of the Cleveland Browns front office. The tension is palpable, the air electric with anticipation. Phones are ringing off the hook, laptops are glowing with late-night strategy sessions, and the kind of hushed yet frantic whispering that only happens when something monumental is about to go down. Information is flying around faster than a Hail Mary pass on a Sunday night game. And why, you ask? Because a colossal development, is on the verge of exploding onto the scene, threatening to turn the league on its head. A move involving a superstar, an elite player, one who stands among the best in the league. My sources have just confirmed something huge, something groundbreaking, something that could shift the very balance of power in the NFL. This isn't just any player we're talking about. This is someone who commands respect, who has defenses trembling at the very mention of his name, and offenses scrambling to come up with strategies just to cope. I wish I could tell you more, but the secrecy surrounding this is tighter than Fort Knox. Imagine being in the know, having that insider scoop, the confidential information that's itching to burst out. That's precisely where we stand right now. My lips are sealed for the moment, but trust me, you'll want to stay with us as we unravel this thriller. The shadows are about to give way to a reality that fans could only dream of. Hang on to your seats because this is going to be a wild ride. Now let's talk about the Cleveland Browns, a team steeped in a rich tradition, yet haunted by a persistent drought when it comes to clinching the ultimate prize. The Browns, for all their passionate fan base and storied past, have found their recent campaigns shrouded in a fog of unfulfilled promise. They've been tantalizingly close to reaching those dizzy heights, only to find themselves falling just short year after year. The dog pound has been loyal, the fans have been patient, but patience, as they say, wears thin. For a team that's battled its way through the trenches, pushing boundaries and overcoming obstacles, the Cleveland Browns find themselves at a crossroads. Recent seasons have been filled with flashes of brilliance, giving fans hope, only to be dashed by the merciless grind of the NFL. They've tasted the bitter pill of playoff eliminations, their aspirations crushed under the weight of unmet expectations. The team has been crying out for that elusive spark, that one special player who could tip the scales in their favor. The kind of player who can make opposing teams quake in their cleats, who can single-handedly change the momentum of a game. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and behind closed doors, the wheels have been set in motion to address this glaring need. Through secret meetings, encrypted calls, and even whispers of private jets flying across the country, the Browns' management has been leaving no stone unturned. There's a palpable sense of urgency in the air, as if every decision, every move is a step toward breaking a cycle of mediocrity. They've been searching, scouring every available resource, looking for someone who embodies everything they've been lacking on the field. And then, they found him. Yes, amidst all the chaos and strategy sessions, they've set their sights on a player who could very well be the missing piece of the puzzle. But who is this game changer? Who is the player causing such a stir within the Browns organization? Hold your breath, keep your ears to the ground, because I'm about to lift the veil on this mystery. I'm talking about Malcolm Koonce. Yes, you heard it right. Malcolm Koonce is the name that's been reverberating through the corridors of the Cleveland Browns front office. A powerhouse of talent, Koonce is exactly the kind of player the Browns have been yearning for. Let's dive deep into what makes him such an extraordinary prospect and why he's causing such a frenzy in Cleveland. Malcolm Koonce, currently playing under a one-year $11,010,000 contract with the Las Vegas Raiders, is a force to be reckoned with. His journey through the NFL has been marked by remarkable achievements and an impressive stat sheet that speaks volumes about his abilities. Standing tall at 6'2", and weighing in at 250 pounds, he's a physical specimen with the agility that belies his size. Koonce operates primarily as an edge rusher, bringing with him the kind of tenacity and drive that can transform a defensive line overnight. To paint a picture of his prowess, let's delve into the numbers. Koonce has consistently been a thorn in the side of opposing offenses. His ability to pressure quarterbacks is second to none, boasting a pass-rushing efficiency that places him among the elites of his position. In the previous season alone, he registered a commendable 5 sacks, 32 quarterback pressures, and a forced fumble. These aren't just statistics. They're a testament to his relentless pursuit and ability to disrupt plays. His presence on the field is not just felt. It's suffocating for offenses that have had to game plan specifically to neutralize his impact. Career achievements? Malcolm Koonce's resume is as impressive as it gets. He's been selected for the Pro Bowl twice, a nod to his exceptional skill set and contribution to the teams he's played for. His market value is on an upward trajectory, and it's easy to see why. The Browns' interest in securing his services is a reflection of his ability to meet the exact needs of a team looking to fortify its defense. His contract situation is one that offers room for strategic maneuvering, making him an attractive option not just for his talent, but also for the financial flexibility he presents. Why is Malcolm Kuntz the perfect fit for the Cleveland Browns? The answer lies in his consistency, his ability to perform under pressure, and his knack for making game-changing plays. The Browns' defensive lineup has been crying out for a player of his caliber, someone who can deliver the kind of performances that not only win games but define seasons. And with Kuntz, they're getting just that, a player whose presence alone is enough to tilt the odds in their favor. But let's shift gears for a moment and take a peek behind the scenes. It's one thing to have a player of Kuntz's stature interested, but orchestrating a deal of this magnitude is no small feat. NFL authorities haven't been shy in expressing their admiration for Kuntz. One insider said, "If there's a player who can single-handedly elevate a team's standing, it's Malcolm Kuntz. His ability to change the course of a game is unparalleled." In the shadows, the Browns' general manager is working tirelessly, a maestro conducting a symphony of negotiations with one goal in mind. The intricacies of NFL trades require finesse, patience, and a deep understanding of value, and it appears as though Cleveland's front office is playing its cards just right. However, it's not just a one-team show. Rival teams are aware of the colossal impact Kuntz could have and are reportedly attempting to block this deal, making it a hotbed of strategic maneuvering. If this deal goes through, the financial implications will ripple through the franchise. Funds that might have been earmarked for infrastructure improvements or other signings could see a reallocation towards making this happen. Performance bonuses may also play a significant part in sweetening the pot. Imagine clauses that add an extra $2 million for making it to the playoffs, or a $5 million bonus if Kuntz hits the 15-sack mark in a season. These are not just numbers on a page. They represent a commitment to excellence and belief in the player's ability to deliver. The coaching staff's emotional investment in this potential acquisition can't be understated. They're aware of the transformation a player like Kuntz can bring to their lineup. Whispered discussions in locker rooms and strategy sessions have given way to open excitement at the thought of watching him don the Cleveland colors. It's as though the possibility alone has injected a renewed sense of hope and determination within the team. But of course, there are financial considerations that must be analyzed in depth. With salary cap figures looming large over any transaction of this nature, the Browns will need to maneuver carefully. They've been strategic about their cap space, and Kuntz's incorporation would necessitate a recalibration of their financial equations. With a salary cap charge of $11,010,000, the Browns have tough decisions to make. They could structure the deal over multiple years, spreading the cap hit to maintain flexibility while ensuring Kuntz's presence on the roster. Positionally, Kuntz's arrival would likely see him slotting in as a key figure in their defensive schemes. His addition not only strengthens the team's edge rushing capabilities, but also complements existing players, allowing for a more balanced and potent defensive unit. His presence would replace some long-standing gaps, aligning perfectly with the team's ambition to bolster their pass rush and stifle opposing offenses. The potential signing of Malcolm Kuntz makes the Cleveland Browns genuine Super Bowl contenders. It's more than just acquiring an exceptional player. It's about creating a statement of intent, a declaration that the Browns are serious about ending their championship drought and rewriting their legacy in the annals of NFL history. And now, as the excitement builds to a fever pitch, let's wrap this up with an epic closing. The Browns owner, a man with a vision of greatness, recently proclaimed, "We are building a dynasty, and we're just getting started." It's a statement that encapsulates the ambition and drive fueling this potential acquisition. Meanwhile, fans and social media are ablaze with speculation, excitement, and endless possibilities. The next 48 hours will be crucial as negotiations unfold, and the football world holds its breath. Cleveland Browns' greatness is on the cusp of being redefined. Imagine, if you will, Malcolm Kuntz in Cleveland Browns colors, stalking quarterbacks and turning the tide of games. Can you envision it? The roar of the crowd, the pulsating energy in the stands, and the resurgence of a once-dominant team in pursuit of glory. Drop a comment below, I want him or nah. Subscribe and share to stay ahead of all things football. This is just the beginning, and you don't want to miss what's next.